What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we are going to be showing the end of the month pulls for the month of April. So as I've been watching this series. I get my comic book pulls from both locations with Grumpy's Comics and More Fun Comics and Games. So those are the two locations here in my area that I get my books from. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first up is from 20th Century Studios and Marvel, issue number 3 of Predator Bloodshed. So once this run concludes, I think he's got 2 more issues to go, either 1 or 2 issues to go, and then I think in July is the start of Predator versus the Planet of the Apes. Interesting. So I'll be adding that to the pool. Alright, next up is from Marvel, issue number 6 of Planet She-Hulk. Next up is from DC, Black Label, and this is issue number 1 of Swamp Thing. So the thing about this series is going to be the conclusion of the original Swamp Thing film. So we will get a continuation and an ending for that particular movie through comic book form. So that should be interesting. So very happy about that. Now, the next 2 is issue number 1 and 2 of a particular book that I saw or read about, and I was very intrigued, but I didn't know if they was going to be available, so I didn't really bother to request it. But it's from Vault Comics, and when I saw the cover and then I read the synopsis of it, of this particular book, I was like, this sounds like something up my alley that I think that I would be interested in. Sure enough, they had issue number 1 and 2. So it is from Vault Comics, Nectar. So yeah, that's butterflies that's covering a human, and that one particular butterfly is on that person's tongue. Crazy looking. So this is issue number 2. So yeah, I thumbed through issue number 1, and I was just like, okay, I can get down with this. Looks disturbing, but looks good too at the same time. All right, next up is some Marvel issue number 6 of Infernal Hulk. Next up is from Dynamite, is issue number 1 of Thunderhawks, and this is a mashup between Thundercats x Silverhawks. So this should be really cool. I like that. And next up is from IDW, issue number 7 of Shredder. Next up is from 20th Century Studios and Marvel. This is Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four, issue number 3. Next up is from Marvel, issue number 1 of Web of Venom. Pretty cool. And lastly is from IDW, issue number 5, and the conclusion of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles x Godzilla. So yeah, now I can dive into this book fully. Alright, now the next pile is from More Fun Comics and Games. So first up we got, it's from Image, and is issue number 5 of Youngblood. So the neat thing about this is they have I didn't even realize that until I was bagging my stuff, is that they have another book on the other side. So This is issue number 0, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna continue it like this, but they probably have its own separate books after this. So it's called Acrobats. So that's pretty cool. And this is also from Rob Liefeld. So I'm gonna read it and see where it goes from there. So yeah, it's a 2-in-1 book. It's pretty awesome. So hopefully the other book does well, you know. It wouldn't be the first time they've done that before. So plenty of other times where Image has done dual books, you know, back in the day. All right, next up is from Marvel, issue number 3, The Punisher. So, and next up is from IDW, and this is the annual for 2026, and this is Street Sharks. Can't go wrong with that. And next up is from DC, and it's issue number 19 of Absolute Batman. And next up is from Image Comics, and this is I guess this would be another. I guess you could say this is an annual, but actually it's a one-shot. Now that I'm actually really looking at it, so it's a one-shot from Image Comics, and it's The Darkness versus Angelus. I think that's what it says. I can't really tell because that's in a way. But I'm assuming that's what it says. Versus Angelus, yeah. So, cool. And then next up is from Marvel Comics, issue number 4, Iron Man. Also up is from Marvel is issue number 4 of Null. Next up is from 20th Century Studios. This is issue number 1. Also from Marvel is Alien King Killer. Now, in the beginning, when they first bought Alien and Predator went to Marvel and stuff, I didn't get into comics back then, but I am interested in getting the back issues. More likely, probably go to the paper book route. You know, if they're cheap, you know, I wouldn't mind picking up other books from previous releases. You know, so wouldn't mind doing that. Pretty sure it might be hard or expensive to get back issues from when they first started releasing stories on Predator and Alien through Marvel. We'll see. Next up is from IDW, issue number 9 of Godzilla. And then the last two is from Image Comics, and the first one is a reissue of number 1. And I was wanting to read this book. Well, I wanted to get the original issue, but apparently when it came out, they sold out fast, apparently, for whatever reason. Now, some of these stories that Image has been putting out as of late, and other books from other companies have been really hot off the press, and they've just been buying them all up. So I got to catch them while I can. But yeah, this is a reissue of issue number 1 of Tiger's Island, because when I had called about it, they didn't have it in stock. They told me, like, yeah, for whatever reason, these not well-known books are flying off the shelves, you know, and they're incredibly expensive secondary market. So I told them about it. I was like, well, just go ahead and put me on the pull list, and if they have a reissue of number 1, let me know. And they did. So basically, yeah, so this is the reissue of number 1 of Tigress Island. And then this is the issue number 2 of Tigress Island. So there you go. Well, there you have it. So that is my monthly pulls for the month of April. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and leave a comment down below what you think of all the pickups that I picked up and what books you are reading, or currently reading. And don't forget, words of wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.